Hey everyone, it's Jessica here with another layout for Cherry Challenges. And today I'm playing along with some of my scrappy friends who will be linked down below in the description, so make sure you check out their creations as well. So the challenge that I'm choosing today is from our Cherry on Top message boards. It's called the Grab 5 Challenge, hosted by Joni. So thank you so much, Joni, for having this challenge for us. And she provides a list of items that we need to use on our page, and we just need to choose 5 of those items. So the ones that I'm going to be using today are a ticket, and I'm actually going to be using these cute little ticket stamps by Tim Holtz from the website, which I'll link below because they're super, super cute. So I'm just using a bunch of Distress Oxides and inks to stamp various colors of tickets on the left side of my photo here on some cardstock. And these actually come with coordinating dies too. So if you want to actually use these on patterned paper or anything like that, you can stamp and then cut them out with the coordinating die, which I love. So I'm using tickets today. I'm using rub-ons and the color yellow. I'm also using 49 and Market supplies, and then I'm also using flat stickers. So those are my 5 items that I'll be using on my layout. I've also grabbed an acrylic title piece from my stash to use at the bottom of my photo. I've got a photo of myself and my 2 kids. I have a 3rd child, but he did not want to be in the photo, so he's not in this one. But we were out hiking, and this kind of overlooks the lake, and it's just a beautiful spot. So I had this photo my husband took, and I just printed it out on 3.5 by 5 inches, and then I stamped these beautiful tickets on here, and then I just splattered some water on them just to distress them just a little bit. Here I'm just using my glass mat to apply some of the Distress Oxide right on there and then water it down to create some splatters on my layout. I'm doing the same thing with this yellow or this orange color as well, and then I have that beautiful distressed background all ready to go. So I'm going to start adding my things on here. I've matted my photo with some smooth white cardstock. I'm going to actually add some layers to it. So here's where the 49 and Market supplies come in handy. And I'm going to start adding all of my various layers here. So I'm just distressing the edges of my photo. And I chose that beautiful matte print for the back. I had like a little scrap of it laying here, so I chose that to add behind my photo. I've got these other little scraps from this collection. I believe this is from the Wherever collection that I'm using. And I just grabbed a bunch of pieces. I had this little scrap here, so I've just ripped and distressed the edge, and I'm just going to add this behind my photo and trim off the excess at the bottom. And then I've got that cute little layer there. I love adding layers to my photos, and I'm going to grab one of these little film strips and add behind there as well. I just love the way that that looks. I think it's super cute. So I'm going to just trim off the bottom of that because I don't need it to be super long. I just wanted it to be behind my photo. So I'm just going to adhere that to the back of my photo using some ATG tape from my ATG gun, and then adding another layer here and distressing that edge as well. So lots of layering behind my photos, lots of little things. I like to use up my scraps, so I kind of recycle. I'm actually at a crop in this layout, so I'm filming while I'm at the crop, so I find that it is taking me longer to do things because I'm just sitting here talking as I'm working instead of just working. But that's how it goes, and that's why crops are fun, right? Because we sit and we talk to all of our friends. So I have this little twine that I thought would look super cute wrapped around my photo. So I'm just grabbing this hemtique twine and just going to wrap it around a whole bunch of times and then tie it in a nice bow. And once that's tied on there, I'm just going to leave the ends kind of all willy-nilly and crazy and just kind of let them fly. So I want them to stay long. I did have like some issues with tying this bow. I just could not get this tied right and get it to stay. So I ended up turning my camera off while I fiddled with it, and then there you have it. It's all nice and pretty now. So I'm just going to tuck this remaining piece of the film strip on the bottom because, as you guys know, I already mentioned I like to recycle things. So that was the little piece that I cut off, and I just attached the remainder of it to the bottom. Here is my flat sticker coming in now. This is from a Vicki Boutin. I think it's actually from the Let's Wander collection, which is an older one, but I still have little pieces of it. So I thought that would be a perfect sticker to just put right on the top. And then here at the bottom, I've got my acrylic title piece that I will eventually attach down with some of my Clear Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. And I'm pulling out some rub-ons by 49 and Market. So here's where I'm going to add all of these cute little rub-ons. I'm just going to cut a few of these off the sheet and go ahead and start placing them around my layouts. I love kind of grungy layouts, so I love these little rub-ons because you can add some elements to your page without having to do some heavy mixed media or stamping or anything like that. These are already done for you. You just have to rub them on, which is really, really great. I use a little bone folder that I have. I like to use that for mine because it has that wide edge at the bottom, and I just find that that works easier for me. So there I've got those ones on. I'm probably going to grab a couple more yet and just add around my photo to kind of add some more layers. I have this other set by 49 to Market as well. It's kind of some shades of orange. So I'm going to cut one of these off and use it. I love these. I just love orange, and I love adding orange to my layout. So I just love how it gives it a pop of color. I'm going to add that one right at the top. And I think one of my other design elements, my Grab 5 elements that I have to use on this is some tickets, which I've already stamped. I'm going to add a couple more at the top though, from a little ephemera pack from 49 and Market. And I think yellow was the other thing that I needed to add, which I used in my stamping. And flat sticker I've already pointed out. I might add another one yet. And then here I'm just tucking some little ribbon in here because I really, really love the way it looks. This is by 49 and Market as well, and I just love how it's just lacy. It's kind of like a little doily, and I just tuck that in there. I just love how cute that looks on there. So there I have my title piece. I'm going to go ahead and glue that down at this point because I know I'm not going to add anything else right there that's going to cause an issue. I usually save that for pretty much towards the end. That way I know I'm not going to add anything underneath, because if I glue it down too early, I won't be able to add any embellishments underneath or tuck anything into it. So that's usually why I wait a little while. I have this other flat sticker by Vicki Boutin. This is also from the Let's Wander sticker sheet. And it was actually flat, but I used some 3D foam squares to actually pop it up. So I don't know if it totally counts as a flat sticker anymore, but it would have been a flat sticker had I not popped it up. So I think it still works for this challenge, but I have 2 of them on there, so I should be good. I've also added this cute little chipboard sun by 49 and Market. I'm just pulling out some random packs of 49 and Market embellishments. I've got a bunch of packs here with me at this crop, so I'm just kind of pulling from different ones. Here I'm just pulling out some tickets to add behind my photo at the very top. I just tuck a couple of them in there, and I usually rip them in half when I'm tucking them in. That way I can actually get kind of 2 out of 1 ephemera or 1 piece of embellishment, so if that makes sense. So I've added that little tag at the top there, and I'm just going to continue adding a few more things, and I'm going to stamp some chevrons at the bottom beside my title. Here I'm looking for something to put my date stamp on, so I'll grab something for that and stamp my date. And yeah, not too much more on this one. I'm just going to continue embellishing this one to finish it up. So here is the finished layout. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this process today and watching me create. I had a wonderful time at this crop, so I'm sure that I will be visiting that crop again at some point. And if you're here, if you're new, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and check out the other creators down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.